Hello everyone, this is Angie at ChicnScratch and today is Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. If you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I got a thumbs up. Perfect. How are y'all doing? Hello? Putting my props out. Good evening. I think I was a minute late, right? I had trouble connecting. Hopefully we're going to be okay. Let me go ahead and show y'all the instant prizes that I'm giving away tonight. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so the live prizes for tonight, you do have to be present to win. I'm going to be giving a sampler of the Everyday Happiness Designer Series paper, and that brings me to this month's free tutorial with an order, which is the Whimsy Workshop. I posted that today. That's the paper that we used. I absolutely love it. Y'all know that like Pool Party, Lost Lagoon, those are some of my, or two of my favorite colors. Anyway, so a sample of that, and then Cute as Can Be sample pack, and then a pack of the hearts. And then I also dug out this little zipper bag that I made. It looks a little crooked in the picture, but I don't think I sewed it crooked. I think I just took the picture crooked. I saw a question about the Whimsy Workshop and now I've lost it. Where did it go? Is my mouse not working? You can purchase it each month, or if you place a Stampin' Up order with me, you get it for free. So yeah, it's not a subscription because I've not offered it as a subscription. Maybe we should talk about that. Yeah, I'll think about that. That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. So I'll check on that. Okay, so I have posted the link. No, I did not post the link for the live chick candy, did I? I showed you what the live chick candy was. So let me copy that real quick and put it in the chat box. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to hop over to YouTube really quickly and just pin that comment to the top so that you guys can find it easily. Okay, my channel and my live video. Okay, pin it. I just saw myself on camera. I'm like, okay, I got to put my hair behind my ears. Okay, it's officially pinned now. Okay, I'm going to get this out of the way. And then, so this is the card that we're making tonight. Just as a standard card. We're using the terrific Toadstools. Don't ask me to say that real quick. Robin, we can see your message. I think your problem was way back several months ago. You had an issue with YouTube. You are not having an issue watching it over on Facebook, so that's good to know. So this is the bundle that we're using tonight. The paper that we're using is a celebration item. And I don't think I've used this on a live video yet. Okay, so that's the card. Now let me show you the box. I've made this box before. And if you guys, somebody tell me when I made it, because I don't want to duplicate the box template, but I cannot find it to save my life. I tried looking on my blog. I can't remember what it's called. So if anybody can remember when I made this box, please send me an email or a text message. Okay, so it opens up like this. You take the belly band off. So you're going to be attaching your little circle to the belly band. And then it opens up like this. So inside here we have one of these little ink pens. And I'm so sorry for the customer that sent me some of these. They have sat on my shelf behind me for probably 3 or 4 years, but whoever sent them to me, I I absolutely love them, and they go perfectly with this terrific. I keep calling it totally toadstools, but it's terrific. So if I accidentally call it totally, just ignore me. Anyway, so it will hold these little ink pens. You can get them on Amazon. I've already given you the link in the description. Hi, Yvette. And then the other option that will fit in here is this is a squish ball, but I like to use it as a pencil topper. So it could be a stress ball or a pencil topper, right? Couple other things that will fit in here, like if you were making this for a Valentine project, of course it would hold the little slinky toys and the little Play-Doh. Anyway, so I've given you, and it'll of course hold candy as well. But if you remember when I made a video on this project, I was wondering if maybe it was a bingo event. I don't know. I tried looking on my blog, and then I just completely ran out of time. So okay, we're going to make the card first, and then we'll make the box, okay? I don't have the measurements on the screen. Life is just really crazy. So tomorrow you'll get the PDF with all the measurements. For tonight, I'm just going to make both projects, and I will give you the supply list and all the measurements tomorrow, okay? So the card base is fresh freesia, and I've gone ahead and scored it at 4 1/4. So it was 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then your next layer is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. That's your basic white layer. So what we're going to do is attach the designer series paper. Dawn said she ordered it, and how do you access it? Log into your ChicnScratch, log into your account on my blog, okay? That's all you got to do. Log into your account, and you'll be able to see all of your purchases and everything it'll be in your downloads, okay? I haven't made it in the last 6 months. It's been several years. Sarah says it's kind of like a ring from a jeweler. You're right. It kind of is, isn't it? Yeah, I've made it before. It's been a few years. I say it's been 3 or 4, but it could actually be 6 or 7. I mean, you guys know I'm like a dinosaur now. How many years have I been a demonstrator? Let's see. I joined in 2002. Maybe I shouldn't have called myself a dinosaur. Hey, my kids always love dinosaurs, so. So this, both of these are the paper that's in the celebration brochure. There was some new items today added to the celebration. I completely forgot to mention that on my website. So yes, we had some new items get added. They're items that they're not new product. It's just It's just product that we have an abundance of. I'm pretty sure. Probably product that didn't sell very well, or we have a lot of inventory, right? Truthfully. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff, so you'll have to check it out. And if you're a demonstrator, we were able to pre-order some new online exclusives today. Your kids call you a dinosaur? That's funny. Somebody says happy birthday, Chris. So happy birthday, Chris. I didn't see that. Somebody says I'm freezing. Am I freezing up? I haven't seen it freeze. Uh-oh. Your kids call you a dinosaur. Let me turn that off. I got my video playing in the background. Okay, close. There we go. Okay, now I'll turn the volume up so I can hear some beep beeps if there's any. Okay, there's that part. And then I guess I could put the card here so we could see what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to attach this layer also to the front. And I'm going to make it cattywampus on purpose. Okay, so there's that. We'll set that aside for now, and then we'll stamp our images. I got myself 2 of these just in case I mess up. Hopefully I will not. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Matte because this is a photopolymer stamp set. Well, let's move this aside. The first thing we're going to stamp is actually the green grass, and we are using Granny Apple Green. So Robin says, is it box template 94? I don't really know myself right now, but I will look. Where's my Post-it notes? I'm going to write this down. I have no clue. Okay, so now I'm going to ink this up upside down. I re-inked my ink pad last night, and I think I added too much ink. Now I'm purposely going off of the paper. Holy smokes, that's dark, isn't it? Yeah, I'm purposely going off the piece. And then I'm going to set that over here because we are going to be using that again. And then I'm going to get my scrap here, and we're going to stamp the mushrooms. So we've got this one and this one, and then we've got the greeting. Huh, the whole desk is covered up. Okay. Uh-oh. I've got ink on my hand somewhere. Okay, so while I'm stamping all this, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one for the card for later. Actually, we're doing the card, I mean the box. That one's for the box. I will not be live next Tuesday, but I have a project that I've made, and it's really cute. I hope y'all watch it, but I will not be live next Tuesday. Okay, so the mushrooms are melon mambo and pumpkin pie. And stamp these. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, it's better that it went on my hand than falling on my desk or landing in my lap, right? Stamp these upside down, okay? I mean on the paper. I am feeling okay. I will be honest and tell y'all, I am really tired. I don't know what is going on. I'm gonna have to probably see my doctor. I know everybody says you don't, it's been 10 weeks since my surgery, and I'm more tired now than I was, I think, even right after the surgery. Maybe not as tired, but pretty close. Yeah, I have absolutely zero energy. Like, I'm just absolute toast. Okay, so now the greeting. Yeah, I hate to complain. I'm not really complaining. I know a lot of y'all on here have health issues, and some of you have even gone through what I've gone through. So I'm not complaining. I'm sharing. But yeah, something is up, because I am just not, I'm almost, I got a little smidge of ink there, but that's okay. The mushroom will cover it up. I'm almost like, I almost feel like I'm depressed. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I kind of sort of feel like maybe I am. Okay, so now let's take, and I've always told everyone that ever since I discovered Stampin' Up, I have not been depressed. I was before. I mean, I get seasonal depression, and maybe that's part of the problem is just this crazy weather. I absolutely hate winter. I know hate's a strong word, but I really do. Now I'm going to use my paper snips to cut the mushroom stems out. So here's a little question for y'all. Do you like mushrooms or do you not like mushrooms? Because my whole family, which is like my sisters and mother and my children, they all love them. But my husband and I actually do not. And there's a lot of things that man will eat that I won't eat. I'm a very picky eater. And he eats almost anything, but he does not like mushrooms and he will not eat a mushroom. And I'm the same way. So I know some of you are fixing to go, oh, you don't like mushrooms? I do not. I don't like them cooked in any way. I don't. Yeah. So I think these are really cute mushrooms though. They make a really cute card and box, right? But I don't eat them. Debbie said sometimes all she wants to do is sleep. You know, the problem I'm having though is I'm actually not able to sleep either. And I'm so tired. Like David left for the airport this morning at like 4:30. And I mean, I was exhausted. I could not go back to sleep to save my life. I tossed and turned and tossed and turned. And I finally fell asleep, I think, probably about 6 o'clock, about the time, or 7 o'clock, about the time that I normally get up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something. I'm not my normal self, I'll tell you that. Usually I have a lot of energy. Y'all know that. Many of y'all have been around for a long time. I normally have a lot of energy, and I don't. And without saying too much, I will actually be getting a little bit of rest next week. So, yeah. I won't be here. I'll miss y'all. But I have a really cute Valentine project for y'all. In fact, I already got it all finished. I just got to photograph it and film the video. So I won't be here next Tuesday live, but I will post a video for you to watch. Okay, so now for these, we need to... Hi, Susie. I'm looking for my dimensionals. That's the black ones. I should have made, when I made my little Stampin' Dimensionals booklet, I used the same cardstock. So I should have made the black ones in a different color designer series paper so I would know which one was which. Okay, so we're going to take a large one for this. Ask my doctor, was that Linda? Somebody just said, ask my doctor for a B12. You know, I started taking those B12 gummies from Sam's last week because my sister said the same thing, that maybe I need some B12, but I'm not sure that those, gummies do anything. You know what I mean? Okay, so now to build this, we're going to put this one here, and this one here, and this one here, and this one here. That looks pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to take the back off of the dimensional. Laura Ann says they're cute on the card, but that's it. See, I agree. Oh, wait, let's put this one down first. But no, actually, I'm going to put this part down first because let's make sure it fits. Yep. Now we need to add embellishments and the ribbon. So anything in gummy form is not potent. So maybe I should take 5 or 6 of them instead of 2. I'm joking. Actually, can I just tell you, they're not gummies. Actually, they're dissolvables. You put them under your tongue. So the B12 dissolvables that I get from Sam's, they're the best thing I eat all day long because they're like straight sugar. They taste so yummy. I actually really look forward to eating them because they're so good. I know that sounds stupid. I am the person that ate a whole bottle of children's aspirin when I was a child and my mother had to take me to the emergency room. Did you take me to the emergency room when I did that, or when I put the cat's eye in my nose? Yes, I did that too. I stuffed a cat's eye off of a stuffed animal off in my nose. The things that children will do. And I got paid back because my children did similar things. Okay, now I need my glue dots. I'm sharing way too much information tonight, aren't I? Oh no, Susie, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get my glue dots won't come out of my container. Okay, there we go. Ribbon. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Oh, these are the backwards glue dots. I do take my glue dots now and re-roll them in the correct orientation. Okay, let's slide this. Okay, I might better stop while I'm ahead. I'm going to mess it up. I wanted to cover up the very, very edge of the paper. There we go. Now the embellishments. This is another item. So the ribbon, the paper, and these embellishments, all 3 of these are a free item during celebration. So $60, you get 1 free item. $120, you get 2 free items. And then $180, you get 3 free items. Okay, what do you think? There's our card. Pretty simple. I like simple cards. Oh, goodness gracious. You drank bleach? Oh, wow. Ooh, that's not good at all. Okay, here's the card. I like it. Okay, now let's make the box. I didn't mess up at all. They both look really good, right? Tidy up just a little bit before we do this. Okay, for the box. I did not actually measure the box. I will say that the outside of this is 2.5 by 2.5. Okay, so we'll measure the inside when we make it. Somebody remind me. Okay, this is the piece we're going to stamp on. And then the designer series paper for the inside. This is actually the box on the inside. This measures 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. Okay, so that's the inside box. I'm going to set that right here by the card. This is the belly band that holds the box closed. And then this is our, let me bring this closer so y'all can see what we're making. So we're going to stamp the grass on the circle and the greeting. And I'm going to show you that again. Here's the little greeting. So we're only using this stamp set. Card Club members, send me an email if you, I don't know, I'm kind of sort of toying with making this our Card Club, I don't know, for March. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think for March. So let me get my Memento ink. Where'd I put my mat? Here we go. And We need the leaves this time. Wait, let's do the grass first, because then that will gauge where we do the, you know. I could move this mouse out of the way. I don't need it right now. Now for this circle, I'm actually going to stamp it upside down, okay? Ooh, that's dark. Oh, goodness gracious. The things y'all are mentioning. Goodness gracious. Paint thinner and barbecue fluid. Wow. And I thought I was a terrible child. Whew, man. Okay, now the grading. Not that I'm calling you y'all terrible children, but yeah, I know I scared 10 years off. I tell my kids they did the same thing to me, especially Brookie. She scared 10 years off my life a couple times. Chase did too. I told them they aged me. Okay, so there's the circle. Now we've got to stamp. I went ahead and stamped the stem when I was doing the other, but we still got to stamp the mushroom and the leaves. So there's that one. Pumpkin pie. The reason we didn't use it for February is I'm still not sure that I'm going to be able to get enough for everybody to get what you need. So that's been my dilemma, is can I get enough paper, ribbon, and embellishments? I need to re-ink my pumpkin pie. I'm just going to call that good enough. I'll tell you a story about this one. This one is a brand new one, but it's set at our lake house for 3 years, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. And it gets really hot and really cold in the house. The fact that it even works, period, is a miracle. What am I looking for? Granny apple green. Wow, I love pickled onions. Where did I used to eat those? I think at Cock of the Walk in Nashville. Yeah, they used to serve pickled onions. I wonder if that place is still open. I loved that place. I met a bunch of, I didn't meet. I encountered a bunch of country music artists at Cock of the Walk. It's a catfish place in Nashville. It's where we had our rehearsal dinner before our wedding. Okay, now we're going to take the punch and cut out the mushroom again. Ruh-roh. Hold on. Because we got to fussy cut those. Okay. Susie asked, have I hired my admin? I have not yet. I had 30 applicants. I had about 10. I had about 10 that did a little test instruction sheet for me. And I have not had a chance to talk to some of them. And every week I say it's going to be this week, and then every week we encounter something else in our life that consumes a lot of time. So yeah, like Brookie's sick. There was 98 students sick today in her school, and 12 teachers, I think. And I could have the number wrong, but yes, Brookie is sick herself. Yeah. Anywho. I'm going to have to email all of them again and say I need more time. I'll be honest and say that I'm struggling because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but several of them did a really good job with their instructions too. And so I'm like, whew, what am I going to do? How do I choose? Well, the way I'm going to choose is a phone call, to be honest. Yeah, so if any of y'all are on here, I have to take the time to call because, to be honest, that's the next step, is determining that we are compatible. And I work a lot and I'm very self-motivated and driven. A lot of people are not. But then I also sometimes will disappear. When it comes to my family, they always are the priority. And so sometimes I go dark. And then sometimes that worries people. They're like, oh, did I do something wrong? Absolutely not. I'm not easily offended. Well, maybe my feelings get hurt, but let me reword that. But no, sometimes I go dark. So that's why I need to, the next step is phone conversations, because some of them submitted, I had them do a test instruction just to see their typing skills and how much detail they gave me. And now I just need more time. I'm not as productive because, like I said, I'm so darn tired. And so I'm getting about half the work done in the same time frame that I used to get. Like I have always said, I do the work of about 3 people in a day. I can move mountains. But not right now. I can't. Okay, so we've got all of our images ready. We're actually not going to build this yet until we put it on the box. So we're just going to set this aside, and now we're going to make the box. And then this is all the pieces right here for the box. Okay, what does this measure? Let me pull that up. Let's see. Okay. This measures 5 by 10. And like I said, tomorrow, all the measurements, all the supplies, everything will be posted on my blog and the free PDF, which I spend a lot of time on that PDF, but I am hoping to delegate that in the future. Okay, so on the 5-inch side, we're going to score it at 1 1/4 on both sides. So 1 1/4. And then on the 10-inch side, we're going to score it at 1 1/2. Wait, nope, not 1 1/2. Rewind. 1 1/4. 1 1/4. And 3 3/4. And we're going to do that on both sides. So 1 1/4 and 3 3/4. And then the top of our box, not the top, the inside of our box, like I said, is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8, and you're going to score that at 1 3/4 on all 4 sides. So 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 1 3/4, 1 3/4. Now, in my supply list, I mentioned, well, let me fold this on the score line first, and then I'll show you my dilemma. I don't know if you guys have this dilemma yourself, and it may not actually work on video. I've never done this on a video, but it is what I use every now and then. So this paper is super busy, and seeing where those score lines are with lines is, well, it's almost impossible, right? So you have 2 options. You can take an erasable pen and you can go over those score lines. Like instead of scoring it with your stylus, you can use your erasable pen. The other thing that you can do is you can take a light box. And we used to sell light boxes. When I first became a demonstrator, we actually had a light box, and believe it or not, I still have it. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to the camera when I turn this light on. It may make things really wonky, and I might have to turn it off really quickly. let's see. Actually, it didn't mess it up. So when I do this, it really helps to see those lines by holding it over the light box. And you may not be able to see it. Let me turn it down one. Or yeah, that one's better. Okay. And even though I'm holding it here, there we go. Can y'all see how it will help you? Wrong way. Grr. Okay, let me tell you what I almost did. It'll be fine. So when you're cutting this, you're going to do one side, and then you're going to go to the other side, and then you're going to do this side, and then you're going to go to this side. Okay? I should have explained that before I started cutting. Same thing. Now turn. I can hold it over the light box. I can see it. There we go. Okay, so can y'all see how that helps? Don't go buy a light box if you're not going to use it for anything else, because you could just get another lamp and hold it over, but I use that for sewing stuff too. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to fold this in and fold this and fold this. Okay, that's how it's going to work. I'm going to trim these tabs ever so slightly, just to make it a little bit easier. I got to make sure y'all are still there. Yeah, sometimes it's easier to see it from the back side, but this paper, it's just as busy on the back side, right? So, yeah. Usually that's what I do, but today I had to get the light box out. I'm like, ugh, this is not working. Okay, I'm going to take my liquid glue and put it, and yeah, just ignore this one where I accidentally cut where I wasn't supposed to. This is just a sample for me since I already have a good one, so I'm not going to remake this. There's a lot of sickness going on in Kansas City, and guess what? I found out the other day that Kansas City, I'm not in Kansas City, I'm in Overland Park, but Kansas City has the most cases of tuberculosis than anyone else. Carol says she uses her light box for many things. Yeah, I think back in the day when I first joined, we had a lot of stencils when I first became a demonstrator. So I think that's what we used it for, was our stencils, I believe. Okay, so now we're going to set the box aside. Oh, remember I was going to tell y'all what the inside box measures? So it's just shy, so it's 2 3/8 instead of 2 1/2. So the outside is 2 1/2, the inside is 2 3/8. So now we're going to make the outside of the box. Debbie says she has one from Creative Memories that's 30 years old. That's amazing. Brooke still has my little blue paper trimmer from Creative Memories. We were just talking about it the other day. Okay, so I'm going to cut here and here and here. So each of these score lines, I'm going to cut up to that score line. And then I'm going to angle cut the tabs on each end. Uh-oh, that one's crooked. And then now this center one, so look, you've got, these are the same, these are the same. I'm going to cut this one out, okay? I've been wearing a mask everywhere. Like when I went and got my hair done the other night, I wore a mask. When I when I get my nails done, I wear a mask. Those places where you get close contact with someone, you know, because we sit in those chairs next to people, I wear my mask. I don't wear it to the grocery store because I don't get close enough to anybody. But, I mean, my surgery was just 10 weeks ago. So that's kind of, I just don't need to be getting sick with anything else right now. So that's why I'm wearing my mask. David flew out today. And I told him he better not be bringing anything home. I actually told him he should wear a mask on the plane. He's like, I can't. I'm like, well, use me as the excuse. Just tell them your wife had surgery. You can't be getting her sick. Okay, so there's the outside of the box. And then I'm going to use tear-in tape, I think. Yep, here it is. Yeah, there's a lot of sicknesses going around. It's kind of scary, isn't it? Not to be giving Cricut a plug, because I don't even hardly use my Cricut. I do love it, but I hardly use it. Who has time? But they do have some fancy tools that I love. So the light box is Cricut, my little Dumaflachi here. It's kind of like the Pampered Chef pan scraper. Not Pampered Chef. Is it Pampered Chef? Oh yeah, it is Pampered Chef. Every time I use my baking stone, I use it. My husband still wants to use soap on the baking stones. So I'm like, dude, no. Let me wash it. Like even when I cook lasagna, I don't put soap in there. I just clean it with my little scraper thingy. Now I do, if I cook salmon with them though, I actually do wash it with soap. Okay. I'm going to remove the tabs. I'm talking about a lot of stuff tonight, aren't I? Sorry. Hope it's okay. David's out of town. So I actually have been a little sad because it was this time a year ago on the 17th that we had to put Bella to sleep. So I've been super emotional. Yeah, really emotional. Okay, so here's the box, okay? So now we're going to glue this part in here. And I'm just going to use liquid glue so that we can slide it around. Yeah, so we can slide it around. And you can also pay attention to like this side, the lines are going this way and then this way. That it doesn't really matter. If it matters to you, then pay close attention to that. Yeah. Oh, because he's going to know a lot of people on the airplane. So he was like, I can't wear a mask. You know, men in their masculine ways. Okay. And he's the guilty one that gave me COVID. When we went to my sister's wedding, we arrived in Nashville for my sister's wedding last August. And right in the middle of eating lunch, he's like, man, I'm not feeling good. So we drove to CVS. He took a test and then took a flight back home because I'm like, dude, you can't get everybody sick at Kim's wedding. And then I ended up with it on that Sunday. So, yeah. It's like I went home and then nobody could, like on Sunday morning, my flight didn't leave till like, I don't know, 3 or 4. I could have had breakfast, but I couldn't see nobody because nobody wanted COVID. Yeah, I was like, dang, I get to go home and then I have to stay in a hotel by myself. I stayed plenty busy. I had my Switch. Hey, is anybody playing Hello Kitty on their Switch. It just got released. When did it get released? On the 30th. On January 30th. I think all weddings now are just like a petri dish, right? It's kind of like cruise ships. Like, if you go, you might as well just say, okay, I'm going to get COVID. I hope Brooke doesn't have it. Because I think I saw her on Friday. Okay, so now we're going to decorate. Let's see, hold on. This is the top. So we're going to put our other panels here. This box can confuse you. And let me tell you, if you want to use flowers, flowers would be a little bit easier than stripes. But this paper's so cute. And if I use the one with the mushrooms, then it would be so busy. Mario Wonder on Switch. Yeah, wear my mask when David comes home. Or tell him to keep a safe distance. Okay. Now, we're going to put these panels over here. And I don't know, it's like, which way do you put the stripes? Do you put them going horizontal, or do you put them going vertical? Like, it's, like I said, use different paper if the lack of consistency bothers you. It doesn't bother me. It's a handmade product, or handmade item. It's not supposed to be perfect. Okay. Voila. Now we just got to do our belly band. So I don't know why I keep putting that in there. We're almost done. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Sharon. That's so awful. Well, that breaks my heart for you. Okay, so this is really how I do belly bands. And you guys that have been here for a while. Whoa. Is that a dog or a coyote? I think the coyotes are coming back. So what I did was I just folded it. I just folded it on the edge like that. And then now I'm going to turn it over. Now that I've got that first score, and I'm just going to take my bone folder and fold it up. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And you got to remember, you don't want to make it too tight because you've got to be able to slide this belly band off to open up your box. So we got one more and then we're done. And it's this bottom one here. Okay. Here's the other thing that confused me. I can't remember. When I made this box last time, did I make it and I covered up those, the seam, or did I do it this way, but then it just doesn't hold it right? So I'm pretty sure I did it this way. Anyway, okay, so let's add a little bit of liquid glue. Okay, Gail says hit the thumbs up. Hey, I got a nice little graphic for that. How about this? Look. Here we go. Right? Okay, I got to put this on before my glue dries. Okay, hopefully I put enough liquid glue on there. That was just like a teeny tiny line. Again, don't put it too tight that you can't slide it on and off. Ruh-roh, it slid. Okay, I'm going to hold it for a second and stop talking. Oh, the box is not even in the picture. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay, I'll move. Ruh-roh. How do I move this? There we go. Hey, where did you say you're flying, Cliffy? Oh my gosh. You're going to be in the same city as the Super Bowl. Okay, so now let's finish this. And then we're going to do our prizes. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the top with my liquid glue. Ruh-roh. Okay, see? I messed up. Let's see. Here's what we'll do. Nobody will ever know there's 2 circles on there. You only want to put your liquid glue on here. Because if you attach it to the box, then you're not going to be able to, you're going to have to tear it up to get this off, right? So I'm going to hold that for a second. Okay. Is it stuck? Heck no. I say it's not stuck because it's so blasted cold in this studio. I kid you not. It is so cold. I told David, I can't take this cold weather. I should have just used a mini glue dot or a dimensional, right? Okay, so can I just tell you, use a dimensional for this step. It's not going to stick because I can't push on it. So let me take it off and then do it this way, okay? Oh yeah, the airport's going to be a hot, hot mess. I almost got my belly band too tight. Almost. It's a little challenging if you get it too tight. So I should have made it a little looser. So if y'all make this, just be mindful of that, okay? So now we're going to add the little mushroom up here. And that. And then this is going to go down here. Okay, dimensionals. I'm going to use the mini on the mushroom stalk. I guess that's what you call it, right? The stalk. Oops. And then we're just going to use, I'm going to use a mini glue dot on the leaves as well. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. I think I want to add this one under here. I do. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to tie our little bow. Okay, if my memory serves me correctly, when I did my pre-order for the online exclusives, there was another fresh freezer ribbon. I'm like, okay, wait a second. We already have one right now, but it is going to sell out probably any day now. I love this seam binding. It's so easy to work with, and it is a beautiful spring color. And everybody loves purple, right? Okay, that's going to go there with a mini glue dot. I'm trying to remember if it was last Saturday that we watched Olivia. Gosh, our days just run together, don't they? I can't even remember. Was it this? I don't even know. That's terrible, isn't it? Oh, the memory. But oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's so funny. She walked into our pantry and pointed and wanted the banana. And I'm like, okay, you got to have some protein with that. You can't just have the banana. So I put peanut butter on each slice of the banana. She ate it so quick I had to make her slow down. I was like, okay, you got too much in your mouth. I feel like there's an empty space right here. Okay. There we go. What do y'all think? Oh, the new ribbon is velvet. I didn't read. I just I just ordered it. I'm like, okay, that's going to be popular. Okay, so here's our little box. I don't know what to call it. I don't remember what I called it before when I made it previously. It's a beautiful color. Okay, so we're going to do the live prizes now, and since David is gone, I can stick around and answer questions, so I'll scroll back and look. What did someone say about peanut butter? Peanut butter on a spoon. I love peanut butter. Sometimes it hurts my stomach, though. I don't know why. Or maybe sometimes it's peanuts that hurt my stomach. Okay, so let me show you the prizes again tonight. You've got to be present to win. So we've got the little zipper bag, and then we've got the Everyday Happiness paper, the Cute as Can Be paper, and the hearts. So I am going to ask for you to go ahead and kind of be thinking about which item you would like if your name is chosen. And then while y'all are looking at those, I'm going to go over and turn the form off. And then I'll share my screen when we're doing the prizes. Okay, so let's see. Where am I going? I got to go turn the form off. And I'll tell y'all how many entries I have. Uh, 284, and the form is officially closed. So now I'm just going to download these real quick, and then I will share my screen once I copy them. Okay, today's date is 2/5/25. Hey, it's 25/25. You know what I mean, right? Okay, I'm going to copy the whole column. Close and paste. Okay, let me turn the volume up. And I'm going to share my screen. Y'all still there, right? I can't find the comments. Huh, where's the comments? Goodness gracious, I've lost y'all. Hold on. It's been a long time since I've lost the comments. Okay, there y'all are. Phew, that scared me. Okay, sharing my screen now. Okay, here we go. So the first winner is going to be Congrats, Jean. Which item would you like? SCHWARTZ. Okay, so I just need to know which item you would like. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for the moment until we hear from you. So Jean Swartz. So Jean, which item would you like? You've got four choices. Yeah. The bag, the paper, or the hearts. Congrats, Jean. I just noticed both of my necklaces are turned around. Oh, today's the 4th. Just ignore me. I'm doing all kinds of crazy things. I kid you not. It's just ridiculous. Like, why did I say the day was the 5th? Last week I said that the 28th was the 27th. Jeez Louise. I'm going to blame it on the surgery. Can I do that? Everyday happiness. You've got it. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to do the next one. Screen share. Here we go. Lori, congrats. So which item would you like? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for the moment while we wait for Lori. Which item would you like? Lori Gleason. So tomorrow will be 25. 25. I'm a dingbat sometimes. Okay, so we're waiting to hear from Lori. Yeah, my timer's behind me. So let's see. It is 8:04. So at 8:05, we'll draw another name. Oh, she wants the zipper bag. There you are. You've got it. I wish I had some new ones, but I've not had time to sew. I did get all my card club packets out. I got all of the product shares out. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again, and we are going to remove her name and draw again. So we've got the cute as can be paper and the heart sequins. Congrats, Deborah. Which item would you like? The bee paper or the hearts? Congrats. It is 8:05, so y'all been pretty good tonight. So Deborah Wilson, which one would you like? The bee paper or the hearts? And now the comments have kind of lagged. Let's see. There we go again. David's not here to cook me dinner. I don't even know what I'm going to have. Probably a salad. Thank you, Yvette. Okay. You want the bee paper. You got it. Just in the nick of time. Okay, our last winner is going to get the heart sequins, but you still have to be here to win. So I'm going to ask for you to confirm it. I got to turn off the screen share, pull the thing back up, and here's our last winner. Unless the person's not here. Denise, congrats. So Denise, I just need to hear from you that you're here. Now I also need everyone's address. So I'm going to put the form on the screen. What am I doing? I got to stop the screen share. There we go. Okay, so I'm waiting to hear from Denise. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is show y'all the YouTube Chick Candy. So let me pull that up on the screen. I guess I never did show y'all my host code. We got the same host code as last week, not last month, last week. Yeah, so all the details are over on my website for that. And then our winner from last week was Kay Andrews. So Kay Andrews 6356, you won this. I just need your address so that I can mail it to you and everyone else that won tonight. So here's the claim form, or you can email me at either of these. Let's see, let me make this a little bit smaller. Oh, goodness gracious, that was too small. So either or, you can take a picture with your phone, okay? So the winner for that one, Kay Andrews. So this week's, let me go back to the comments and see. If Denise was here. Yep, there you are. Okay, perfect. You're welcome. Okay, now for the prize, the YouTube Chick Candy. Ruh-roh, I just dropped that on the floor. Let me put the flyer up here for the YouTube Chick Candy. Do I have it? Yeah, okay. So this is going to be simple. Every week it's the same thing. All you have to do is leave a comment on my YouTube video and you'll be entered to win this tray, which is not perfect. I kind of have like a little like bubble in there, but I haven't sewn in forever. So this trinket tray, and then there's a tear and tape, dimensionals, glue dots, and a liquid glue. And you actually are going to get 2 weeks to enter to win because I will not be here next Tuesday, okay? But on my video, my pre-recorded video that I'm going to share with you on next Tuesday, I'm going to give you another YouTube Chick Candy. So you'll be able to enter to win 2 different ones, okay? So I won't be live next Tuesday, but I will have a video. I'm not going to wait till 7 o'clock at night to post it. I will probably post it Tuesday mid-morning. So Bonnie says the sleeves for my gems. You know what I actually use? Those are just in here because it was easy to grab. But I actually have all of my embellishments in this. Okay, did I give y'all all the information? Leave a comment on my video after it's over, not the chat box, and you'll be entered to win, okay? And now let me take that off of here real quick so I can show you. This is actually my embellishments, and if it's something big like this, I usually just cut it in half. So normally they're all in alphabetical order, and then once they retire, I'll put an R on them, because sometimes I keep, and I'm supposed to put online exclusive, but who has time for that right now? Some of these are out of order, like the earth tone. They're supposed to be back here after the D. Yeah, sometimes I just throw them in the front so that I can put them back in their spot later. Yeah. Actually, this goes after this one. Okay. And I use the passport vinyl envelope. If you need the link, I can get that for you. But yeah, those I just threw in that little pocket because I didn't have time to make the thingy. Okay, so now we've covered all the business stuff. Now I'm gonna, oh, I didn't realize I was right behind my head. I'm just gonna look back for questions and see if I missed any. Sometimes I can catch you guys before you sign off, and then sometimes I don't. But I'm gonna scroll back as far as it'll let me. Yeah, because they're both, this is Facebook and YouTube, but sometimes not all the comments come across. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason why. Cliffy, be safe. Fly into New Orleans. I'm sure the traffic is going to be crazy. Okay. Someone said they already had the mushroom stress balls. I did provide y'all the link to that and to the ink pens. They're so cute. These are perfect little kid gifts. I always show you guys like candy and stuff, but it's nice to have other options because not everyone can have candy, right? Especially diabetics. Oh no, Erica says she has a throat infection. Ooh. That's the thing about, I do not sell the zipper bags. That's the worst thing about COVID for me is the sore throat. It's the absolute worst. Like glass in my throat. Let's see. Happy birthday, Chris, if you're still here. My birthday is March 11th. Yep, it's coming up. It's a big one. I told y'all a few weeks ago how my age. My daddy called the other day and he's like, I can't believe I have a daughter that age. I'm like, hey, I'm not that age yet. Okay, I'm just looking for questions. Kathy said the beautiful butterflies is on the list, and the alphabet a la mode. Both retailed for $39 and they're free with a $60 order. So that's good. Yeah. Okay, child of mine. Y'all are still there, right? Brookie thinks I'm done with my live. Thank you, Yvette, for the super chat. You're too kind. Kim says she has no energy, but she blames it on menopause. So Pauline said people often suffer depression following a major surgery. Okay, maybe I'll talk to her. I kind of just feel like I'm really run down. Like I had surgery the week of Thanksgiving, and then there was Thanksgiving, and then there was Christmas, and then the new catalog launched, and I had to mail catalogs, and I had to mail paper shares and ribbon shares, and then card club. And so I feel like I've been like a hamster on a wheel. I did try to rest some, but yeah. Okay, I'm not the only one that doesn't like mushrooms. That's good. Yeah, I share my private life. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2009, so I kind of feel like, I mean, I've been out here forever, right? But when it comes to my grandchild, like I can't post pictures of her or anything online. Too much shady stuff is happening with children. So I wish I could share pictures of her with y'all, but I cannot. And I have to respect what Chase and Jessica ask of me. And that is, yeah. David's identity was stolen a couple years ago. And yeah, the person that did that, like, it's really scary. Like, you don't realize all the stuff you have to go through when someone has stolen your identity and opened up a credit card in your name. So we have all of our credit locked completely down with the 3 credit agencies. So there's a lot of stuff online, a lot of shady stuff. Yeah. Okay. So Sarah says that she also ate the the children's aspirin when I was a child was so good. I can't believe that we both did the same thing. That's hilarious. See, we have so much in common. Paula says that her sister ate a whole bottle of baby aspirin. Those things tasted way too good, though, in my defense, right? Oh my gosh, Peggy said her children put raisins up their nose. Well, Brooke put green apple pieces in her nose. Chase dared her, which I didn't find out until like 4 years ago that he dared her. I figured he was up to something, but I never really knew it. But yeah, Brooke stuffed green apple pieces up both sides of her nose, had to take her to the emergency room. If any children are watching this video, do not ever put anything in your nose. Ever. Why people do it, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to read some of the things that people have talked about now because that's crazy. Cliffy says she didn't purchase the mushroom bundle. You'll have to get it now. It's really cute. Like, it's really, really cute, right? Because the stems are so easy to fussy cut. And then the mushrooms has the punch. So I love it. And this little greeting right here, just a little thank you. I will keep that greeting forever and ever and ever. It is the perfect little teeny tiny thank you. Yes, I love teeny tiny thank yous. It's going to fit on so much. So a year from now, y'all going to see me use that and you're going to be like, man, why didn't I get that stamp set? All the PDFs are great. Thank you, Terry. Have I tried rubbing magnesium balm on the bottom of your feet? No, I haven't. I didn't even know they made magnesium balm, but I'll be happy to try it. On the bottom of my feet. Interesting. Oh, I can't get it on Amazon? Okay, so Marcy was also on the fence about the stamp set. It's a really nice stamp set. It's nice and fun. Kelly says she also wears a mask when she goes out in public. I don't feel bad at all about wearing a mask. In fact, I think a couple weeks ago, I actually did wear it to the grocery store. Anytime I'm not feeling 100%, I will wear it. And I always wear it now. Katie asked, do I like Hello Kitty? I do. Actually, I like it. It's, if you play Animal Crossing though, it's not like Animal Crossing. Like Animal Crossing, you can do all your daily chores, all your daily things like in 15 minutes and you're done for the day unless you just want to play more. The island is absolutely huge. Yeah, so if anybody has questions, you're always welcome to give me a yell. I do like it, but I don't have much time to play, so I don't see myself being able to do all the daily chores the way I can in Animal Crossing. Yeah. If you're still here. Is tonight or tomorrow the deadline for Card Club? Kimberly, if you're still here, if you sign up tonight, you'll be charged in the morning. If you sign up tomorrow, it's going to be too late. So yeah, tonight is the deadline. Yeah, my husband's in Texas right now. I think he said it was going to be like 85 in San Antonio. I would really have loved to have gone with him. Oh my gosh, I would love to be in 80-degree weather because right now it's 34. Yeah, I really wish I could go with him. One of these days. I wish I could. Actually, you know what? I don't even wish to go to the Super Bowl because you can see the game so much better on the TV, right? You're right. So Peggy said, I have not lost my dimensionals ever since I made my little booklet. And you are right. I never lose them anymore. I always lost them for years and years and years. And ever since I came up with my little booklet, yeah, I have not lost them. Oh, I could have used the embossing buddy. Oh, I should take this thing off the screen. Yeah. I love the color. Hey, Dana. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You know Daddy had surgery today, didn't you? On his eyes? On his eye? His one eye? I don't know if you're still here, Dana. Okay, I'm scrolling. I'm basically scrolling for questions. Ooh, peanut butter banana smoothie. I love peanut butter banana sandwiches. And peanut butter toast and peanut butter on a waffle. Yummy. Did you notice that the new twine has a color called strawberry slush? Strawberry slush is coming back. That's an old in color. Yeah, I remember strawberry slush. I loved it. I don't know if I have any of it left, but yeah, I love strawberry slush. If you're still here, these little mushroom pins fit in the box. Let's see. You have to pull it out. So this little mushroom pin, and then these little squishy balls, which can also be a topper for your pencil. Happy birthday tomorrow, Candy. Strawberry slush. Yeah, that was a pretty color. Okay, I'm going to look for a couple more minutes and I'm going to sign off. I have no idea what I'm having for dinner. Well, like I said, I think I've got a bag of salad up there that I can get. Let me scroll to the bottom. Y'all may not even be here anymore. Stephanie says she has 3 packs of cardstock, the ink, the refill for strawberry slush. You go, girl. I don't think I have anything. Yeah. Oh, Dina's still here. Love you. Debbie, can I give you a secret? Okay, so Debbie says she can't catch fish on Animal Crossing. Can I give you a tip? So Debbie, if you will turn the volume up really loud on your game, I can't see when the bobber goes in the water. I have to hear it. So if they barely hit the bobber, it makes a little sound, and they do that a lot. But when it makes a loud plump, you know, like a plop, that's when you catch the fish. So turn your volume way up. And what I do is I just put my earbuds in to play. So that way I can hear the plop when I'm trying to catch a fish. Don't do it by visually trying to watch it. Also, if you buy the really colorful fishing pole, the bobber on it is much bigger than the regular fishing pole. And if you're still here and you still have questions, just send me an email and I'll call you and I can do a video for you. Yeah. Listen to it, not watch it. It's real hard. We need to have a March 30th club. My birthday's on the, oh, Yvette. So Jody's is on the 30th. Yvette, is yours the 30th? Oh my gosh, I have 3 people here that have their birthday on March 30th. Y'all do need to have a club. That's amazing. Teresa, I'm not doing another one right now because I'm not going to be here next week. But when I come back, I'm going to have another one. And I'm going to be doing those one-day sales pretty frequently. Yeah, so I am going to be doing another one. Absolutely. Can you put the link for the embellishment plastic box in your favorites on your blog? Yes. Let me write that down. Container and sleeves. Link on blog. Yep. So when I do my blog post tomorrow, I'll make sure I post that, Shauna. I have not done a recent tour of my room, and I am not even embarrassed to say that this room is like a tornado. Like, I mean, I'd like to act like I'm all perfect and everything is perfect in this room, but truth be told, I mean, there is not a, the world is falling around. Yeah, it's caving in. No, because I don't have the energy. And so when I come in here, I go straight to work and I work as much as I can. And then when I leave, you know, it's like a tornado. I really need someone local to come be my assistant. I need someone to come help me pick up once a week. I really do need a personal assistant again. So Jenny says she got her paper from my one-day sale. So the people that did my one-day sale last week, I wanted to show my appreciation so badly, so quickly. And so I shipped all the paper out on, I think, was it Saturday? I think so. Or Friday or Thursday. I don't remember. All I know is I was so thankful for the orders that I immediately got it all in the mail because I was so thankful that y'all ordered. So I'm glad you got it. Yes. So no, I have not done a tour of my room because you would pass out. And I would pass out too, because then people would be like, well, whoa. You know, a lot's happened. If you've followed me for a while, you guys know everything that I did everything I went through last year. It's like tornado, deer, Bella, Mama, salmonella poison in Mexico, E. coli in the fall. Like I mean, I could write a book and all the stuff that happened to me last year, and all the wheels fell off the bus last year. Yeah, they did. And things will change. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, sooner or later, I'm going to find a stamper that lives close to me that wants to come and help out, and I will pay and give you free product. But yeah, I have to have somebody here. You're welcome, Joan, about the tip of Animal Crossing. I swear, Animal Crossing, the music on that, it's so therapeutic. Like it just, even like when Brooke was in the hospital and I was playing Animal Crossing, she went to sleep listening to me play the game because the music is just so peaceful. A lot of people stopped playing it, but I still play it like 15 minutes a day. That's it. I just play it usually when I'm drinking my coffee. Okay, yeah, man, there's so much stuff in here. One day, yes, when I get somebody local, anybody live in Olathe, Kansas, Overland Park, Kansas, Lenexa, Leawood. Yeah, I have this beautiful, beautiful room, but I have like, okay, so I have my Whimsy Workshop projects that we just wrapped up this week. So I've got that whole container. And then I've got the project that I'm making for y'all for next week when I'm not here. And then I've got the project for my newsletter people that I've got to get done. And then I've also got Card Club for February. So each container that I have, well, I can't put it away because I'm working on it. So yeah, I've just got container after container after container because I'm juggling a lot of balls for sure. Susie says, when did you do it? When did who do what? And maybe you're asking somebody else. I don't know. Maybe that's not a question for me, is it? You're welcome, Debbie. Yes, just turn the volume up. Yeah, and like I said, I put earbuds in because it's easier to hear that. If David was here, he would be rolling his eyes. Wasn't there a man at my door? Oh, yeah, that was July the 4th. Yeah, I still got that video and those pictures. That was so... Yeah, he was right here at my back door. I was not home. I was at the lake house. But yeah, he tried to get in. And so I have the video of him, trying to get into the door. Jill, if you'll send me an email, I will add you to my newsletter list. Yeah, that was July. Ruh-roh. Okay, I have to go. My husband's calling. We could have a contest of who has the messiest craft room. That would be a really great, I don't know. We would scare some people, right? I think I would win right now in my defense. Oh, Tammy, if you need any help, let me know. I love Animal Crossing. Okay, I have to go, guys. Good night. I will miss y'all next week. But I hope you watch my pre-recorded video. I think you're going to like the project. And I'll be back live again on the 18th. And no, I'm not going to the Super Bowl because I don't have that kind of money. Nor would I want to because it's so much better to watch it on the TV. Brooke's going to come over. And we're going to all watch it together. Brooke, I don't know what Chase and Jessica are doing, but I know Brooke's coming over. Okay. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. Don't forget the PDF and everything will be on my blog tomorrow. Okay. Bye.